This is your afternoon commentary for October 27th, 2021. Corn market today, it was a big performer, up 13 and 3/4. Bean market up 1 1/4. Chicago wheat up 7.5. Minneapolis up a half, and Kansas City up 5.5. Feeder cattle on the day down 130. Live cattle up 12.5 to 57.5. Hog market down 60. Crude oil down 185, Dow down 114 points, and dollar index down 15 cents. Let's take a look here at the major news stories. EIA fuel ethanol production change up once again 10,000 barrels per day. That's encouraging to see because we're seeing good demand activity, and that helped boost some of the corn movement today. Also, a lot of press around this wet weather that's slowing harvest here to a degree. We already know that there's concerns about the bin door shutting tight post-harvest, but some of these users are needing corn now, and that's allowing these basis levels in corn particularly to bid up. Soybean market too tried to make a good performance today, but settled back near unchanged, up slightly on the day. Rallies above key resistance points in corn were another big feature here. We've talked about the importance of this 550 structure. We were able to get above it, and those buy stops came in a big wave in and allowed us to accumulate very quickly on the gains for the day. And in the cattle, one of the hot spots there is a 200 dress trade here over yesterday today. That's encouraging to see, and that in the meat price is kind of building on momentum for that live cattle market. Chart of the day today, let's take a look at the corn market. And I think the big point here is realizing that we've got into this volume profile. When you look to this momentum in the market, it's encouraging to see that. Dan, our tech individual in the office, has brought great significance on understanding these volume profiles, and it's something we continue to build on here within our company. But you see the momentum that we do getting up and through that. Now we're through that first price count. So for our marketing purposes, we're going to kind of focus in here at this 575 mark to see if we've got it. But we've brought kind of our discipline action that if we break 533, we need to hold accountability to marketing. So that's a framework in the corn market that we're going to stress is say, hey, we get to 575, 580. Let's review it from there as the next point of interest here. There's also a point up into that 610, 620 area. That is this next shaded area you'll see on this graphic. But for right now, if we get up here, this is an area that we see some, pretty good trade volume, historically off that. And that's where we're going to want to focus in on as our next point of interest here off that December contract and objective right now with discipline to say if we break 533, then get after some marketing. So that's our framework. That's our approach. That breaks down that chart. And for now, a very good trade for the December corn market. With that, trading futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation. Have a great afternoon.